Last year, my husband and I went to breakfast one day, and we saw this woman sat at the booth at this restaurant all by herself. And what I noticed about her was that she looked up and she smiled at every single person who passed by her. She said hello to every single person who passed her. So I asked our waiter if she was the owner because I thought that was like nice. And the waiter dropped his voice and whispered and was like, no, that's actually like a lonely woman who comes in here pretty often and she sits there for hours and just like tries to talk to people. So, of course, I went over, I introduced myself, I asked if I could sit down, I chatted with her for a few minutes, and it was lovely. I went back to that place for breakfast like 3 times this year. One of the times she wasn't there, but I've always made it a point to go and sit down and just catch up with her, chat for a few minutes. So this weekend, my husband and I went, and she was there, so I sat down, I said, hey girl, how are you? And she said, oh, I'm great. I got to add a name to my list yesterday. And I was like, oh, what list? And she brought out a notebook, like a spiral notebook, and said, this is my friend book. And she writes down all of the people that she meets and something about them that stands out to her. So I was curious and I was like, oh, did you write something about me when we met? So she's flipping through pages and pages of people that she's talked to out and about in her life. And she gets back to the day that we met and she wrote down Misha, blonde, wears glasses, made me feel special because he said I had a pretty smile, do want to see him again. How freaking cute is that? So that has inspired me and I need to go get a notebook.